119, 160, and the song will say exactly that, 160, so it's a little bit long. So as far as the motions, we're going to do the sum, means all of it. The sum of your word is truth.
Sorry.
I don't need it anymore.
Okay, we're just gonna leave it right here. Okay. Real life.
Yep, we're fluid here. And every one of your righteous rules endures forever. So it's that's it. So the song we'll say the reference first, and then it'll go through the song. And we're going to go ahead and sing the longer version, which is two references, or reference twice, verse twice, and then again, reference twice, verse twice. But it's such a short verse.
Okay, here we go.
Psalm 119, 160. Psalm 119, 160. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever. Psalm 119, 160. Psalm 119, 160. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever.
Oh, does it say every one of your
Righteous rules.
You know what? I think it's on another card.
Oh, okay. This was just, we just grabbed it from our packet, so, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
Look for it on another sheet.
She's got it on hers.
Okay.
So you want
So
to
let's
talk about?
do, well, last week during the training, Linda introduced Jesus is the Good News. I think we should do that again. I think that the song that you start out with at the beginning, repeat it over many weeks. You don't have to do it through the whole year, but it's kind of like your call to worship. When the kids hear the song, you want it to be a trigger. It's like, oh, Good News Club is starting. Let's all go in, you know, whether they're still outside or whatever. So why don't we do it again? Is that okay?
And the other thing is, I didn't say last time, we do jump, but a lot of you, or if you're injured with a fractured ankle, you can jump. You know, you can just jump by bending your knees. So jumping is not required, but yeah, you can bend your knees. So everyone needs to stand up for this one.
I don't know if you noticed, but on our playlist, we actually have it in Spanish too.
I know that's what I
Right? Okay, I'm just going to get it started.
Come on, people, now don't be late. It is time now to celebrate. Nothing in the world is better. Nothing in the world compares. Come on, people, now jump on in. We are giving the praise to Him. Nothing in the world is greater than God's
watching some of the ASL, life is this way, there's different lives. I just learned that, 10 years ago when Deanna said life? So we go the way, the life, and truth. So it's actually part of sign language, life, yeah. So the way is a pathway, life, and then truth. So I'm just putting the L's there for life.
And I always love how Missy says it, make it very, very big. Make it emotions. So when you say great, you can do this, not this, this, and great. So whatever you do, just make it big.
Whatever you can do.
Linda, come closer.
I know.
Let's do the
They wanna
wordless
see
book,
you
huh? Is
silly.
that okay?
Wordless book? Okay.
Or you
Yes.
wanna do the-
No, that's fine.
Okay, let's do the wordless book
And you
song.
know it goes to the bridge and then it goes
Yes.
back.
That's okay.
My heart was dark with sin until the Savior came in. His precious blood I know has washed me white as snow. And in God's word I'm told I'll walk the street of gold to grow in Christ every day. I read my Bible and pray. Ooh, listen now to the story of God's love. Ooh, this is how to live in Jesus' love. New life God gave to me, life abundant and free. He wants this new life to grow. The Bible tells me so. Loving and trusting and praying, witnessing and obeying. I'll grow in knowledge and grace until I see His face. Ooh, listen now to the story of God's love. Ooh, this is how to live in Jesus' love. My heart was dark with sin until the Savior came in. His precious blood I know has washed me white as snow. And in God's word I'm told I'll walk the street of gold to grow in Christ every day. I read my Bible and pray. Ooh, listen now to the story of God's love. Ooh, this is how to live in Jesus' love.
All right, good. So, poor Linda, she didn't know that she was gonna come up and help me lead. What?
I don't know what songs we have. We're in the process of taking inventories. If we have them, we can have them on for sale.
Right,
If we
this one
don't, that's what I will order.
has the two songs, the wordless book and Stop and Go in here, but this week is the gold page, next week is the black page, so you'll be covering the part of the wordless
So
book.
this book we need to buy.
I guess, yeah, if some of you don't have it.
We also have the little.
Mhm.
Oh, right, you have, right, but then the words.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No words. No words.
I wanted to interject. Last week, some of the ladies were saying that they have a TV they're displaying on the screen. I know we don't all have that luxury, but besides the lovely playlist that Brian has put on your phones, what I've been doing, actually, when I know what songs I'm gonna sing that week, I create a YouTube playlist. I search the songs either through a CEF club that's created one, or even Unite, and then I create that playlist. And then I can just click on my YouTube playlist and play those songs instead of searching. The other thing is that when you do have your playlist from YouTube that includes the Bible verses that you're learning to, you can share that link with your parents. And then the kids could be listening to it all week. Yes, Brian?
Some people somehow seem to have gotten an old version of the 23-24 song.
Oh.
So if everyone would check the very first song in their short songs and make sure that it is the one you just did and not John 3:16.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
don't know how it happened because I've checked my discs. They all have the right versions.
Okay.
Short.
So look on your phones
Right now.
right now and look at CEF 2324 and make sure that the very first song you have on your verse is Psalm 119 verse 160.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. All right. Should we do the creation song too? Let's. Okay.
You want to do it?
Also,
Well-
I'm so sorry. I have the temporary name tags out there if you want to grab some, and I have all the old name tags there too, if you want to, decide to use that.
We could just sing it if we forget that.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go over it instead of starting it?
All right, okay, let's everybody look up here.
And come close to the.
Okay, now, when we mentioned the name tags, if you don't get them this first time, you know it is okay. Because the first time, you use just address level labels, write their name on it, and then when they're leaving, so you don't have to fill out that whole name tag. Then when they're leaving, you just take a piece of paper and you put all the labels there, then you know who was there. Then after that, you can make your name tag. So if you don't get them this week, you don't need them your first week, but you do need them for your second week.
All right, I mean, not even a second. Yeah, second, you're still getting new one, and third week, 4 weeks.
How about if we go over the hand motions to the creation song that we're all uniform on, right?
Okay.
Is it okay? On the first day, day 1, God made the light. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 1, day 1. On the next day, day 2, God made the sky. Waters down below, and waters way up high. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 2, day 2. On the next day, day 3, God made the seas. He made the land, and all the flowers and the trees. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 3, day 3. On the next day, day 4, God made the sun. He made the moon and stars and numbered every one. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 4, day 4. On the next day, day 5, God made the fish. How do you want to do fish?
Someone
Like this or
or
like this?
yeah.
Okay. He made the birds that fly most anywhere they wish. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 5, day 5. On the next day, day 6,
God made a man. He made the
animals.
animals. You can be whatever animal you want, anything, any animal you want.
that live upon the land. God spoke, and it was so. That is how I know. God took a rest. He said the seventh day forever would be blessed. God spoke and it was so. That is how I know. There was evening, there was morning, day 7. Day 7.
And then at the end, it goes through the count. And a couple things you want to remind the kids is, even though we say God rested this way, God never sleeps, he didn't have to rest. That was an example for us. But also when we say God spoke and it was so, every day after creation, he said it was good. And this is what we do for Good News Club. We do this for good. And then when he made man on the 6th day, he said it was very good. So I love that it keeps repeating, God spoke and it was so. This always just says it was good. But,
Thank
So,
you, Linda.
okay,
We
sure.
don't have to sing it. You all got it. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, well,